back to the channel. Yes, honey. I know you fucking lying. Okay then.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all. Welcome back. Come on back in here. Get in here. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hell yeah, let's go. Let me make sure I got YouTube Facebook up so I can see. Okay, Facebook is up. All right, now, yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and get back in here and get ready for this review.
Yes, come in. Look at the ladies. We got to get into it. Y'all
Yes,
got to get in here so we can talk about it.
yes, y'all. This is gonna be episode 4.
Yes, episode 4 of LA. Okay, Basketball Wives. Y'all ready?
Yes, these OGs. Let's get to it.
All right, so Evelyn, she meets up with Brooke and Jennifer at her house. I was shocked to see Jennifer walking into Evelyn's house. Evelyn, I could see the growth and maturity, but your
Indeed,
daughter already expressed to you that
indeed,
she didn't still was not over all of the things that Jennifer said about her and how it's been impacting her, within her young adulthood as she's just turned 30. So,
that's old as fuck. I mean, it's not old
yeah,
as fuck, but it's old enough for whatever issues you had when that shit happened. You were old enough to be able
yep.
to say something and address it. And I was hoping that maybe Evelyn was kind of fueling off of your fury, but we realized you ain't even had fury back then. You mad now, girl.
So it's a little too late. That's why I'm like, why Evelyn even got her daughter involved with the show, period, because that
Yes.
was a part of the reason, that everything was going down with Jennifer in the first place. Y'all bringing up the fact that she was a builder whore. You know what I'm saying?
And then I kind of feel like I slightly remember last season Evelyn saying something to her daughter, possibly asking her what she thought about it. And I could have sworn Shanice was, she kind of blew that shit to the left. And I vaguely remember a scene of a season or two ago, whenever this shit happened, Evelyn was talking to her daughter and Shanice was just kind of like, whatever, like not really paying it no attention. So I'm just really curious, like, who the fuck out here in the world still talking about Jen and Evelyn to you?
Girl, or the fact that she called you a builder whore. If you know you wasn't no builder whore, then why are you still upset about some shit that happened over 10 years? Girl,
She a builder whore now.
girl, bye.
I wonder what she
Anyway,
did,
good.
Shanice.
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
Either way, good for Evelyn for showing some growth and fucking maturity at her old age and moving the fuck forward.
Mhm.
However, somebody who I've had a strained relationship with, I'm not inviting them to my motherfucking house. But I mean, by all means.
Okay, at least not without a sage or something. In there.
Okay, then. So
Mhm.
they end up telling Evelyn about how the Brittany's event went and how they tried to confront or address or ask questions to Clayana, and Brittany ended up defending her. So Jennifer says that Clayana wants to meet up, to hash out the differences or whatever. And Jennifer is more so like, well, I just want to know if she's a side chick. That's a part of the problem, because the reason why you asked that lady who she was, where she came from, who she's an ex to, who she's a friend to, why was she invited to Brittany's event, the way that y'all ask the questions, let it be known that you just trying to get into somebody's motherfucking business and you being motherfucking messy. Jennifer, when you come with fucking mess usually is thrown back at you. Just to say that.
Per.
Your intentions were not pure. You were not trying to genuinely get to know Clayana. Is what she got a
Y'all
vibe from it. Yeah, she got that vibe. Hey,
Hey,
girl.
Sierra. Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey. So, yeah, the Clayana got that vibe that you wasn't really trying to be genuine. And that's why she answered the questions the way that she answered them. But of course, you're not going to take accountability for how you address people. Um, Evelyn says that she has apprehension about getting married due to her first marriage. The first marriage was to Ocho Cinco, right?
Did they give me?
No,
Yes. And I think they were only married for like 60 to 90 days or something of that sort. Yeah.
right, because of the whole fight situation. Well, not fight, but supposedly, well, the abuse
Yeah.
that she alleged. And it got blown all up. So yeah, she talked about, her having apprehension and anxiety regarding that. And she wants to know if Levon will wait on her as she works through her trauma. I think Levon will wait on you if you talk to him instead of talking to them about
Heard.
make this shit make sense. How you gonna go to your friends first and you haven't even been talked to your man yet? You
Nah,
talk to your man.
no, I get it. I get it. I get it because you could be feeling a certain way and like, hold up, let me make sure, let me lay it out for my friend and get some sound advice first because maybe I
No,
could be tripping. I do the same fucking thing. Well, not recently, but I would used to like before I even approached Ty, like, Dree, this is my issue. This is what's going on. This is what Ty's saying. This is what I'm saying. What you think? And you be like, well, this, and that. And then maybe at that point, because it's not like she's not saying anything like I want to end the engagement. She didn't say that per se, although that's what she's kind of implying. But she didn't say I wanted to end the engagement. What do y'all think I should do? And then at that point, I kind of feel like, okay, maybe you should be talking to him about your feelings on wanting to end the engagement. But she's talking to them about, I'm just feeling so anxious. The closer we get to this, like, what do y'all think I got cold feet? Do y'all think it's this because of my previous situation or what?
girl,
So what?
friend. The difference between us and them is your friend is a motherfucking therapist. Secondly,
She still asked.
she already knows what the issue is. She said it. I have anxiety and apprehension due to my last marriage and how everything blew up. These are things that you need to be talking to Levon about privately within your fucking engagement to let him know what's going on. Talking to your friends about it is cool as far as like, hey y'all, guess I'm going through this, but I talked to my man and we're gonna figure it out, whatever. You talk to him first. Then you can say, what's been going on. My thing is like when you involve people in your marriage or relationship period, especially when it's
Period.
like a hard thing, like you're about to make a major fucking decision,
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't have the influence of your friends in that situation. Make your own decisions. Go talk to a therapist. Go talk to a pastor. Y'all still engaged. Y'all married yet. So you got time to go talk to a pastor or a fucking marriage counselor.
And maybe that's the mess up. Like y'all should have did premarital counseling. Maybe that's what y'all should have did.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so Giselle and Clayana, they end up meeting up, and Giselle isn't really sure if she wants to invite Clayana to her party. So Clayana, she explained why she had an issue when Jennifer asked her who she was, and she doesn't feel that she needs to be accepted by everybody, anybody, nobody. You know what I'm saying? So Giselle says that she wants Clayana to resolve things before her party. I understand you, Clayana. You don't have to tell people who you are, what
Because
you're
who's
going,
up for
what you've been
you?
through. I do think though, just how us as viewers was watching Clayana, we didn't know who you were, who invited you to the show. Usually when a new person comes, they say, oh, this is my friend, such and such and such and such, who dated this person or got a child by this person, whatever. That's how they usually introduce people on the show, Clayana. And the fact that you was just thrown in at the table with Shawnee, Jackie, and Evelyn, and also are being thrown in to different type of events as everybody is going to. Nobody knows. You were never formally introduced. So I get that side too.
She don't want to be that serious. She can keep it a buck and let him on his way.
Agreed. I agree. She really don't want to be married. I just think she want to have a lifelong relationship with somebody,
Then she
and that's
needs to
okay.
move to the South. I
Hey,
mean, what is it again? Common law marriage. That's what she
yeah,
needs. That's what she needs. So she need to come on to the South and get this here common law marriage, because that's where it's legal under the belt system, whatever. That's where you need to come, under the belt system, if that's what you're looking for, honey.
yeah. So Clayana, she, she's willing to address her situation with Jennifer, and she definitely understands Giselle not wanting no drama at her party. So that's her plan, to talk to Jennifer before the party. So Jennifer and Christian, they go look at puppies. Now, Jennifer, I know we were just talking about this on our last review about us not seeing a lot of Christian, the fact that you're in a relationship, and I really don't think that y'all really like each other. I don't think this shit was real. I told y'all this last episode, this shit ain't no real relationship. But either way, when I asked you to give us scenes, I meant genuinely show that you are interested in this man and that he is interested in you. Y'all going to look at some motherfucking puppies, bitch.
Honey.
Don't waste my screen time. The fuck?
Honey, y'all know she still hung up off of Gia, the last dog that she had. So I just can't get down with the fur babies, truthfully. I hate it. I don't want to be a Sierra. I hope you ain't, because the way I feel about it, I can't get down with no dogs, no animals, no nothing.
Look, I mean, listen, Jennifer, you like the dogs. I love the dogs. Fine for you. But this is what y'all come up with when you get a scene with your man. It should have been a lot more intimate. But okay.
Going out or something.
It should have been way more intimate, especially since you're telling other people that this man is most probably gonna fucking propose to you. That's why I said this shit is so staged. How you already know about a possible proposal? Whatever. Anyway, fuck her.
Mm-hmm. Lord.
Brittany meets up with Giselle, and Giselle asks her, y'all watch their YouTube channel. Who YouTube
they
channel?
They got a YouTube channel?
Talking about Jennifer and Christian?
Jen and Christian.
Girl, I know she ain't talking about them.
Cause now
let's wait on that.
What they talking about?
Jennifer and Christian
what the
with
fuck
the
they
YouTube
talking
channel?
About?
Yeah. Girl, this little man right here, he gonna take whatever little coin she got left, and I hope she ready for the fucking ride.
He look a lot older than what I thought though. Like now that he getting a little bit more scenes, he look a lot older than what I thought. He looked like he's definitely between the 35 and 40, and I thought he was more between the 28 and 35.
He's still younger than her, and he definitely has a lot more street smarts than her. You can definitely tell. He's finna take whatever the fuck she got left. Listen, damn, I was hoping you was gonna come in, Sierra, with it, but I think maybe the video is just delayed on her end. I have not watched their channel. I think that he playing her for a come up. Exactly.
Oh, it is Jen and Christian. They got, girl, what the fuck we're gonna have to go on there and figure that out, because what the hell could they possibly be talking about on a damn YouTube channel? I hope it ain't about their love. Cause
it ain't true. That love ain't real. But I mean, okay, here we are. That goes Sierra was saying the same thing, and I'm saying the same thing too. This man, something ain't right with this man. I said it when I called that shit when I seen it. Something ain't right. But we gonna see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out.
Ooh, we could put the chat on there. Y'all see Sierra. There she go.
Yes, that's so cool that her stuff pop up. I like
Yeah.
that. It shows up on the thing. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so shit, what was I? Okay, so Brittany meets up with Giselle, and Giselle asks why her mood changed at the skating rink or whatever, and she says that both of them were wrong. Giselle said that both Brittany and Brooke were wrong, that she didn't like how Brittany threw the drink. She didn't like how Brooke was name calling and body shaming. She didn't like how Brooke stood up. She was just basically holding Brittany accountable, and she don't want people to be, beefing at her fiance's party. That's just that on motherfucking that.
When
Okay.
I tell you she going so hard to make sure
Yes.
it's no bullshit, and I don't fucking blame her because don't nobody got time for that drama, especially if I know I'm trying to have a classy event or whatever type of event with alcohol. Because alcohol already 10 times your feelings. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. My fiance
Yes.
and her players. It's not just us. Y'all not gonna embarrass me.
Yes. So, Brittany says that she will not be apologizing, and she's not looking for an apology from Brooke. And I like how Brittany is standing on her own too and doubling down and saying how she feels, what she thinks about whatever type of situation. I like that. Good for you to be a woman about your shit. Um, but I do think that you should not have involved yourself in a situation that had nothing to do with you. Because Clayana is a grown ass woman. She don't need no motherfucking yes men. She could have handled that on her own. But I think just because the liquor was involved, you were already reeling over shit that was going on with your child. That's probably why you got involved. Or maybe you've been in a situation where you felt like somebody was trying to make you feel like you need to be accepted in the fucking circle. So I think that's what really triggered you, but
That's
you
what I
ain't
think
saying
it
that.
is too. That's what I think it is too.
Yeah, yeah. She ain't saying that though. But I call a motherfucking spade a spade, poo. You ain't finna get over on a motherfucker that's really on that shit. You stupid. Jennifer and Christian, they go out on a date.
Again, we
Okay,
getting
this is a
Christian full, like we getting full throttle Christian.
yeah, he gonna get his motherfucking camera time. He is one of the men on the show at this point. This is motherfucking Peter from Real Housewives of Atlanta. He's about to get involved.
Okay,
You
then.
hear me? I'm
Ooh, we
calling
about
it.
to have another scandal.
I'm calling this shit, girl. I'm calling it.
Next season gonna be so juicy, especially since Sierra to let us know that they still after the season air, they still going strong clearly. And they got a YouTube channel. When I tell you next season is gonna be so fucking juicy, I can't.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So they out on a date and she invites him to Giselle's party and he's willing to be there to support her. Now, mind you, she explained that, it's just been a lot of drama going on with the ladies
He
and
down for
I just
that.
I just really want you to, meet the other ladies or whatever. And he's like, yeah, well, since you mentioned it was going to be some stuff going down, yeah, I'll be there to support you. Yes, Peter going to be there to motherfucking support because he wanna be in on the drama too. He trying to get a check, boo. And you don't see that this man is fucking finna ride you.
Honey, I
Oh,
definitely think they have something in place. Like if after a season, like if you came on as a supporting cast member, if you're able to come the next season, we're signing
yes,
contract. So he's gonna be able to sign
yes.
a contract soon.
Right. So they end up talking about puppies and their differences and what they want as far as the breed of a puppy and so forth, so on. Look, Jennifer,
I don't give a fuck. Get a
you
dog.
need to run. Run, bitch, run. We all calling it. Okay, then. Yes.
We
Because
gotta
it's happening and I can't wait till this shit come out.
we
But we
horrible.
ooh, Oh my
You
gosh, I was
asked
just gonna
her.
say, oh my gosh, I don't want to wait for your downfall, Jen, but I don't understand at your big ass age how you don't see that this man is a motherfucking clout chaser and he's using you, girl. I don't see how you don't see it. It's so evident.
Like, oh my God, he's in finance. If you ask me, the quickest spammers, fraudsters, they deal with finance. You should have known.
They ain't find that, and he, girl, whatever. Jackie, she ends up popping up on Brooke. And Brooke gives Jackie a book from her daughter's service. It was kind of like a tribute to her daughter.
I
I
cried.
thought that was beautiful. She
Yeah.
made it be known like this is not the
Obituary.
oh yes, yeah. She tried to make sure it's not an obituary. This is just a tribute to my daughter. I thought that was cute. I'm glad that y'all are mending or trying to mend y'all's relationship, and I hope that you can see, Jackie's what do I want to call it?
She's genuine. She's a
Yes, her
genuine.
genuineness.
I
Yes.
I like that Jackie said, I don't know how to handle this situation. And Brooke said, we're here is an instruction manual. And Jackie took it and said, step one, let me just pop the fuck up. And for Brooke to, I said it. Yes, I do want you to come. I do want you to be here. I didn't expect it, but I'm so happy that you are here. I thought that was a very touching moment, and I'm so happy that
Yeah.
Jackie took that information and really pushed it back, paid it forward in the world. You know?
Yes, 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 yes. So Brooke asks us if she was being combative when she
She was.
stood up at the skating rink. And Jackie, you really didn't hold her accountable.
You
I
didn't.
understand you trying to work on your friendship, but you should have held Brooke accountable. You should have said, yes,
Yes.
you instigated more drama on top of the argument by standing up, because we all know when a bitch stand up and you still talking and you sitting down,
You
some
bout
shit is
that
about to go
action.
down.
Okay,
You
then.
ready to
You
fight?
challenging me. The book was
Yes.
a nice idea. Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was. But yeah, you challenging me when you stand up, and Jackie, you didn't hold her accountable. So I don't know how this friendship about to go, but we'll see.
I
Cause
think
Brooke looked like she like a kiss ass.
maybe it was just we still trying to build it back up, and I don't want to try to get on your back. You don't think so? She just felt the way that she felt when
I mean,
I
I
just
think
felt
on
that you
Jackie's
have
end,
to
it could, it could.
doubt and thought maybe you agreed with that benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I do. I was shaking my head to say that, I do agree with what you're saying, that she's trying to take things slowly. But when you call yourself somebody's friend, you gonna be honest with them, whether y'all on good terms or not. Because
I
at
would
the end
hope
of the day,
so.
yeah, at the end of the day, yes, a genuine moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I know where we came from. And yes, we might have had a rift in our relationship, just how me and you did. And we didn't speak for years. But at the end of the day, when we come back, it's going to be nothing but love and genuineness. And so when you ask me something, even though I know we just got back on good terms, and you want my honest opinion, bitch, yes, you were wrong, but I'm your friend. I'm a ride, like Jackie said. I will fight for you, bitch.
Preach, Pierre. Preach.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Like, you was wrong, but shit, bitch, I had your back. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. Um, Brooke, she basically admits to having anger after losing her daughter, and basically admits that anything can set her off. If you already know these things, Brooke, you know you was in the wrong. Why the fuck you asking somebody else to tell you that you wasn't? This is a problem for me, because you in therapy. You should know these things. You're learning these things. You need to be applying these things.
I ain't
You
gonna
check
lie.
yourself first. Self check, poo.
I see a lot of me in Brooke after losing her daughter. I see a lot of me in her. Like just based off of the whole situation on last episode where she was telling Brittany, you knocking things over, you need to slow down, you drunk or whatever. even though she probably thought she wasn't being combative, I saw it as being combative, and she kind of took on the whole situation of the whole group, even though Brittany was kind of talking to multiple people. I feel I've been doing that too for the last couple years. So I just wonder, like, she's in grief therapy. Like, what the fuck do they teach you? Because I know I ain't in no grief therapy. So for me to be feeling like I relate to what you got going on and you must be in grief therapy, what's she doing? Whoever the fuck it is.
Grief therapy is about learning to accept the loss of a close family member or friend and learning to move forward without that person here. It teaches you about managing your emotions, especially in situations of conflict, and how to check yourself so that you don't displace your anger, your guilt, your sadness, or whatever onto other people.
Mm.
That's what it's about. It's about you learning how to manage your emotions after the loss of someone. And I don't know how soon it is within her grief therapy, because definitely it's a process, and it takes not a few, but it takes a lot of sessions for you to process everything and then start learning how to deal with things. So in her situation where she having issues with people, she's supposed to go back to her therapist like, hey girl, I went such, and let me tell you what happened. Now this is what they said, and then this is what I did. And then that's when that therapist steps in to say, okay, well, do you believe you made the right decision? Do you think you handled that situation correctly? If not, what were you supposed to utilize in that moment?
Okay, I feel like Brooke should take a page out of Duffy's book and maybe put a couple of them sessions on. Maybe not. Maybe it's so personal, but just for us to kind of know, get a little bit more in depth in it, she should, because she just should. What the fuck else is she doing other than arguing with hoes on the fucking show?
You becoming the problem, Brooke. And I just think you need to take more time in your therapy instead of going to these events. And it's okay to put yourself first. I don't know if you really, really need the money, or the fact that maybe your seniority within the group says that you have to have so many scenes or whatever. But I think you need to put yourself first. You ain't ready. You're not ready, because everything is setting you off.
Hmm.
Giselle goes shopping for flowers for the party, and Brittany and Vanessa ended up showing up. And Vanessa says that she's curious as to how lesbian women have sex. I'm gonna let you handle that one.
What the fuck you mean? You gonna let me handle it? Like,
You a lesbian woman, and
well, damn.
it's people out there like Vanessa who want to know. Now me,
Why?
if I answer the question, I would say, okay, it's porn sites everywhere, just go watch some porn, right?
That's just kind of how
With
I feel about it, because it's different ways. Like, it's not even just with same sex relationships. It's different ways to fuck on somebody in all relationships. Point blank in the period. It's not same sex, it's hetero as well. Now, granted, I am also like a Giselle. I'm very open. If you were to ask me, well, how y'all fuck? I'll let you know. But you may be surprised that maybe a lot of us same sex people don't fuck as damn, we don't do the do as exciting as a lot of these other people. Like, just because there's many ways out there does not mean that we do it all those ways. So if you really want to know, the best way is to go to a porn site and watch all the ways that the same sex people do it, because they're gonna show you how it's done.
yeah.
Ask us, we probably gonna give you the bare minimum. We do the same shit that you do. Break it down. Yes, a strap on. You know, we licking on each other, and it just is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So look, My thing is, she was like, "Do y'all use the one-sided dildo? Is it two sides? Do y'all scissor or do y'all do it the one way? You
It
know, like
sounds like
bump
you
like
know a
this or
lot, and
like."
I'm with Giselle. You know how to fuck women, so I'm with Giselle.
Vanessa, why do you want to know specifically what they're using and what positions they do? It ain't your business. Just go watch some porn, girl. Like, you seem like you real interested. Like you ain't got no motherfucking man when I know you do. The fuck, you trying to get somebody to come in on the relationship? Just say that. You want to fuck with other women? You want to look, she trying to make sure that man ain't cheating on her no more.
Look, all I know is you the only one in LA, and he in Arizona, or wherever the fuck else he is.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else in that air and be with you, hun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, Brittany says that she won't be attending the party since she'll be hosting an event out of town. I think it's best anyway that you wasn't gonna go because you and Brooke aren't in the best of situations right now to be cordial to each other at somebody's event. So I'm glad that you opted out. Okay. Clayana, she ends up meeting up with Jennifer, and Jennifer is still calling her name wrong, and then
Hey,
gonna come out. I'm
Lonnie.
gonna call her colonic. Cause she's just put what she said, she putting out shit. Some shit she said. Jennifer, you messy as fuck and you ain't shit bitch, just
Proving
like
her
she said.
point on why she wants to say my name, call me by my name, whatever they tried to prove at the ice rink situation. You're further proving her point. So I don't blame
Exactly.
her for being hot the way that she did.
Exactly. So Clayana addresses the questions that were previously asked, and Jennifer feels that Clayana took the question the wrong way and she influenced Brittany to turn up. Just like Clayana said, can't nobody influence nobody else to respond or act in a situation. Everybody is their own person. She didn't influence Brittany to do shit. She was wild for that. Hell yeah, she was. You know what I'm saying? And so Clayana then asks Jennifer the same questions that Jennifer asked her. You know what I'm saying? And then Jennifer ends up getting defensive. So now you see how she felt. Well, she didn't see it. Jennifer didn't see it. She missed the whole point of how Clayana was trying to show her how it felt for somebody to ask you all of these questions and you don't know them. You know what I'm saying? I think if y'all wanted to know something about somebody, when she felt comfortable enough around y'all, she
Give
was
me a
gonna
moment.
reveal it.
Give me a moment. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, so Jennifer ends up asking Clayana if she was a side chick. Bitch, the nerve of you to ask me if I was a side chick because nobody knows who I am. Just because y'all don't know who I am don't mean I was a side chick. So Clayana calls her Jennifer's ex-husband irrelevant and calls Jennifer trash. She basically said that you was married over 10 years ago and your marriage only lasted a year, less than 2 years. So who are you to want to basic huh?
And you ain't got no
And she ain't got no what?
kids.
Yeah, you don't have no connections to your ex-husband. So who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? I understood everything Clayana was saying. And
Look,
I hate the fact that Jennifer wasn't
she wasn't
willing to
prepared.
see. Yeah, she wasn't willing to see how your actions look to other people. And Clayana said that, bitch, if you with the shits, I play games too. I'm with it too.
I'm with to
So,
go look up Clayana baby daddy.
mhm.
I still don't know who the fuck this man is. The way she tried to make him sound like you'd have thought it was Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, somebody of that nature. I mean, let's be honest. Someone who has a real notable husband, ex-husband, whatever, is Shonda. It's Shaquille. She made it seem like feel status. I don't know this man. I don't even know his fucking name.
Yeah, it is. You giving static. I don't know what's going on.
What's creating status? Y'all hear me?
Your audio is coming in to me choppy. I don't know what the fuck you did.
I was trying to pull up Play on the Baby Daddy.
Okay.
Let me stop.
Play on the Baby Daddy. Ultimately, Clayana, she's saying that he's relevant and that people know who he is, and they were together for a long time. They have a grown 14-year-old daughter, and he recently just got remarried only 3 years ago. So basically she's saying that she was a real wife and you wasn't, Jennifer. So why do you feel so entitled for somebody to kiss your ass?
Clayana, pipe down. Because Ben is definitely older than you. And just because the time frame of her marriage is from the time frame of your marriage or whatever the fuck it is, don't negate that she is still a basketball wife. And maybe 10, 20 years ago, whatever the fuck his name was relevant, yes. And we know he ain't finna be around because we know his whole work expectancy, life expectancy in the league or whatever. Certain, like I think when she hit 35, he should be retired or something. Ball player, like that. I don't know, but 2023, not 2012 player. Pipe down. Jen was popping in. You ain't popping now. But I definitely stand on my name is Clayana. But all that other shit, keep it moving.
So Jennifer gets up to leave after she was called trash. And Clayana decides to follow her and leave as well, but she's talking shit as she does so. Andre Iguodala.
That's his name. And let me tell you the pictures that pop up next to Andre when they link it to Clayana. This show ain't a motherfucking graduation picture from criminal justice or psychology. It's the motherfucking video girl. Get over.
What?
When did you get your degree? I'm not judging you. It is what it is. But on this show, like, oh, I got a degree. When I look up pictures of you just as a video model, you didn't throw none of that up in there. And maybe that's how you got up in the industry to be able to meet Andre.
So that's
Jen ain't no video model. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Okay, so Clayana, like I said, Clayana ended up leaving behind her as she's still popping her shit. And Jennifer is at the door of the exit, and she turns around as Clayana is talking shit, coming out, saying stuff, which means that they was literally face to face, almost titty to titty. And Clayana pushed Jennifer back, like, we ain't having this type shit.
It was unnecessary.
It was unnecessary, Clayana. You starting some shit, like she didn't say anything. She wasn't really saying anything back to you to make you feel threatened. Yes, Jennifer is taller than you. So yeah, she's towering over you. But when she turned around as you was walking out, it was not threatening. So when you pushed her talking about get out my face, ma'am, you was the one walking out the exit in her face. So it was too much, Clayana. This ain't how you handle things, boo. I'm sorry.
Okay, then you want your moment. You gotta sit up there and stop acting like from Baddies South, from Baddies East, honey. Go ahead.
Okay, so Giselle meets up with Jennifer, and Jennifer tells her about the conflict that she had with Clayana, and she calls Clayana weird and defensive and loud and says that Clayana pushed her. And so Jennifer says she will not be at Giselle's event if Clayana is going to attend.
I wouldn't go to the event for other reasons to avoid beating your ass, Ayana. You want to try to put your hands on me again. We got issues. But then again, knowing me, I might pull up just so you don't try it. So that just
Girl,
speaks to again not being combative when there was no reason as to why you should push me, Ayana. Yeah.
girl, Jennifer is not with the shits, child.
Yeah,
She let it
nah,
be
G is
known
scary
years
as
ago.
fuck.
So Levon and Evelyn, they go on a date after he's in town, and they said that they had not seen each other in a month. So they're trying to get some date time in. And it was wrong for pushing Jen, but why Jen turn around and stand in the girl way? She should have just kept on. I think so too. I think Jen could have kept walking because you already walked away from the
You
conversation.
talking to
But
me
I
though.
mean,
You met me at the door. So yeah,
I mean,
since you want to meet me at the door, let me tell you what I said.
okay. So, Evelyn tells Levon that she is overwhelmed with the topic of marriage. She explained how she called off her last engagement right before the wedding with Carl, and she tells him about her anxiety or whatever. Evelyn compares how they met, her and Levon, to how she and Ocho Cinco met, then married each other, which is so similar because it involved, television show or whatever. She says that they was discussing his child moving to LA, buying a house, getting married, and it's all too much because it's all up under a year. And he too talks about his anxiety of getting married again and it not working out. And so she asks him to be together without being married. He declines and says
Period.
that maybe they should just date, take things slow, and work towards marriage. That's a man. That's a real man for
I
you.
was just about to say that's a real man. Like, okay, we can go as slow as you want right now, but ultimately, when it comes long term, there needs
Mm-hmm.
to be commitment. We either get married or not. And I'm happy he set his boundaries, he set his expectations right then and there. Yeah, right now I get it. But if you want to spend long term with me, we're
Mm-hmm.
getting married.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he has children and you have children. So if we're gonna be together, we need to set an example and really lock in.
Period. Evelyn, you want somebody that just do you for the fun of it? Like I said, bring your ass down south. Jen wasn't up with the smoke.
Ah,
Period. She is
period.
period. Evelyn, yeah,
Period.
go find you somebody else that's just not interested in being married and just wants to cohabitate.
Yep.
But she don't want to cohabitate. She wants her own space. So I wonder how that.
Yeah.
You ain't figure.
Yeah. So Giselle her event is starting, and Brooke and Evelyn, they end up showing up first. They admire her hair, and Giselle was like, "Girl, this took 6 minutes." What she said, 6 or 8 minutes? It's cute. It was cute.
It was when you know what to do with it. She said she was a hairstylist.
Yes, she's a beautician and she owns a salon, and she is, trying to get into this hair business. Okay.
Yeah, pay a stylish wear. The fuck?
Okay then.
Roosh that shit up. She know what to do with it.
So all the other ladies end up showing up. Jennifer shows up with Christian. Jennifer tells Jackie that she can't interview Christian, but she allows for Evelyn to ask questions. The fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, she is. I wish she would just go ahead and tell him. Outside of the anxiety, I just don't want to be married. Like a period.
Yeah. So I didn't like that. I didn't like how, Jennifer, you telling Jackie that she can't ask no questions, but then you allow for Evelyn to ask questions. So yeah, I didn't like that.
Kiss in the ass?
Mm-hmm. She's a kiss ass.
I guess so. That's what it is.
Okay. Okay. So he explains that they met because they live in the same building, and he basically followed up with her, but then they ended up getting together or whatever. He then tells them that he plans to marry Jennifer. And he mentions having 2 small toddlers, younger than 2 years old. How you have a child that's almost 2 and you got a child that's almost 1? The fuck?
And what Vanessa was it Vanessa? With the bang.
Vanessa.
She said red flag. I said, girl, you better know.
Yeah, I had to make sure to put that in my notes because it is a red flag.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So Giselle tells them that she uninvited Clayana due to her altercation with Jennifer, as you should. Natasha and her teammates end up showing up. And listen, Natasha is the manliest of them all. You hear me?
She ain't the tallest. I wish I could have got that. I said, oh my man. Hit her with the nibby. Oh my leg. That height right there, taller than my seat, my feelings. I was like, okay. But it was nice. It was nice. I'm happy that all of them came out, even the coach. The coach was there
Yeah.
too. So I can understand
Yeah, it was a nice
sell with that I don't have nobody that's gonna be cursing me. Y'all shit before y'all shit. I get it.
right. Brooke wants to know where the men at. Brooke, the man is not at no motherfucking women's basketball event. The fuck? If you want to go see some men, you should say, hey, when we leave here, y'all, let's go to the bar or something, or whatever. You know what a man at. They ain't at no damn women's event.
Go talk to that chef. We love them.
Okay, then feed me poo. Jackie mentions that she found out what happened between Clayana and Jennifer in the blogs. I believe that Jennifer was standing. Yeah, fresh baby crazy. Jen too old. Yeah, I agree. Because they basically babies. You know what I'm saying? Still in diapers. Yes, both of them. What I was saying. Yeah, so I believe that Jennifer stood right there when she was on her phone. I believe that Jennifer Ash was the ones who told the blogs about what happened at that damn lunch with Clayana. Because Jackie, like, usually I know everything that's going on, but I had to find this out on the blogs. Jennifer told it.
Being out there, so you might be on some dream.
Yeah, Jennifer was standing right there. Instead of her getting in her supposed fucking Uber, you was on your motherfucking phone, Pooh. You called the blogs and let them know, bitch. You selling stories, bitch. You out here making little side money with the drama that you instigating, bitch.
Cause what the fuck else?
Telling the blogs, that's what the fuck she was doing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Jackie jokingly says that she's going to sit on Christian's lap, which Jennifer overhears, and she's like, "No, I'm gonna sit on his lap, and you can sit in that chair." Jackie, and she know Jackie was just playing. Jackie ain't finna fucking disrespect her husband like that. Okay, you know that. You know that, Jennifer.
Whatever they say.
Jennifer, she be doing too much, shy. Anyway, Natasha, she comes over and she thanks the ladies for coming to her event. And Christian, he mentions that he is in finances after working in fashion. And Jennifer noticed that Evelyn isn't wearing her ring. And so Evelyn basically told them that she's taking things slow. Look, what I tell you, Christian he making sure every chance he get, he talking. He putting it out there who he is, what he do, where he's at, where he's been. Right in the thick
of it, considering it was women gathered around. Now it was a good blend. It was sitting on your lap. And you had your own. I've been like, somebody else talking. But considering she was sitting on your lap, that was a good position for you to get that camera time with the crew. I see what you're doing. You better get that.
Peter. We're going to have to call him a basketball wife because he's coming in hot And I think it's going to get worse and worse. I'm sorry, Jennifer, but I'm calling it. I mean, I hope you enjoying this ride right now while y'all all over YouTube together based on my motherfucking source, Sierra Pooh. Okay. I hope you enjoying it. I'm gonna try to check in and see what y'all got going on so I can let you know what you need to be looking out for. I'm gonna call some shit out for you next time I see you, Jennifer. And I hope you watching this, girl. Maybe I'll send it to you so you can see you need to be watching out for some flags because this man is not it.
I hate to have to fuck around and tell you about our generation, but he's definitely a part of our generation. And some of us ain't shit.
Tell me he come from fucking fashion. Boy, get the fuck out of here. And now you in finance. That's a big.
Come from fashion. I only heard that he do portfolios for people.
He said I have a history. I have a history and background in fashion, and now I do finance.
She did say he matched my fly.
My thing is, look, that's a big ass jump from fashion world to finances. Two totally different things, sir. So
It's
I
not
don't.
uncommon though. It's not uncommon though. People go to school for a certain thing and then like have like a hobby or something and be like, oh, this is really what makes me happy and do it on the side. And until it takes off, they gonna do what the fuck they went to school for. But when they hobby take off, they gonna take over what makes them happy. That's my kind of girl. I was gonna find what would make me happy. But
so what you saying? He got a hobby of scamming?
Maybe he got a hobby of looking good. And like, he didn't say how he came from fashion. He just said he came from fashion. I don't think he went to school for fashion. Truthfully, I don't think he went to school for fashion. That me personally. College, okay. Where you going?
I know that's right. Yeah, we got to call it out. We got to call it out how we see it. And that's just that on that. So, I mean, good luck, Jennifer. I hope everything works out for you, but I don't foresee that it is. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for this weekend's reviews. Make sure y'all stand in the comments like our girl Sierra. And Sierra, we will be doing some lives on Saturday as well. So we're gonna do our reviews like we normally do, which is video, not a live. But we'll be doing a live video based on, you know, your suggestion to do the Q&A, really like, you know, talk and, you know, just engage. Let us tell you guys about ourselves, what we do, what we got going on, answering some questions. So I pulled a couple of questions from he probably in LA to be in the industry, and she a quick segue to do so.
That third eye tingling.
Yes, girl. We see each other. Okay. We see each other. But yeah, I agree. So yeah, we're gonna do some questions. I pulled some questions from TikTok and also just thinking about, you know, some of the things that you suggested, Sierra. So we'll be doing a live on Saturday, probably before or maybe while we doing tequila time. We'll figure that out.
Probably during tequila time, because it's tequila time when we get together. It starts. All it takes is shots when it's on.
So yeah, make sure you tune in. Keep a lookout for your notifications for Saturday. It's going zone. You don't want to miss it.
Nope. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, follow on all networks and YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We everywhere but so
yeah.
On Daily Motion. Hit us up, y'all.
Yes, that's a new one we on Daily Motion.
Right.
Yes.
The next one, what you was gonna say? Because I was gonna say y'all question next review you. What you was gonna say?
I was going to say, for those of you on our Facebook, in this live or on one of the other lives somewhere in the comments, go ahead and put some questions in there that you guys want to know about. If you're on YouTube, go ahead to that community comment section or on this video or any other video, ask your questions. We will get the notifications. If you're on Instagram, I know you probably can't see this, but if you end up passing by this on one of the other sites, put your questions in on Instagram as well. DM, okay? We take DMs as well. TikTok viewers, y'all already know what it is. Hit us up in the DMs or down in the comments on one of the videos as well. We are taking y'all questions and we're going to be answering some on live on Saturday. We want to be prepared for whatever it is that you guys want to ask if you're not going to be able to be a part of the live. But so definitely go ahead and just throw it out there so we can prepare ourselves, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because we want to make it engaging, but if we don't have nobody to engage with or topics to talk about, it just misses the whole point of doing it. So definitely get your questions in.
Okay, that's why we appreciate you here so much.
Yes, we do. We really do appreciate you, girl.
And I guess y'all tomorrow.
Yes, we're going to see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
Bye, Sierra girl.
Bye, girl. Bye.